Hi, I'm Tim Muldoon. I'm a blogger with Modus. I'm here with my friend and my former colleague, Brunell, who has just written a terrific new book, and we're going to talk about it. Becoming Catholic Again, I think, is just a great meditation on the things you've learned over the years. So tell us what led you to write this thing.
Thank you, Tim. How exciting is it to be here for me? I wrote the book to give myself permission to be Catholic as I am. My Catholic faith is extremely important to me. It's what I grew up with, it's what my grandmother was, it is where I find a sense of home and peace, and yet it's also where I find a sense of great struggle. And as I became an adult and had an adult faith, I had questions that I would continue to ask. And in the process, I think I was writing chapters to a book I really didn't know I was writing. And so when I had this opportunity to write these questions down, I found out that I was writing the book to give myself permission and hopefully to give others the ability to find their own permission to be Catholic as they are.
I want to talk a little bit about how this book is really shot through with Ignatian themes, and you know this tradition as I do. And you know, so you talked a moment ago about finding a foundation. I mean, that strikes me as very Ignatian. That you're looking, where's the real in all this? What is, you know, beneath all of the, you know, the language and the practices and the, you know, things that we talk about, where's God in all of this? Can you say something about maybe even how this Ignatian tradition has helped you in shaping the way you approach the book, and even just the way that you think back on the stories that you're telling?
Well, again, I mentioned how faith, I think, is a set of tools, right?
Yeah.
And so I bumped into Ignatian spirituality when I was a college student, and while I was developing other tools, intellectual and interpersonal tools, I was given the chance to develop spiritual tools. And I'm so grateful to the mentors who said to me at that point in my life, this aspect of your life is essential, and it's not just something that happens. It requires practice.
Yeah.
And so I was introduced to things like the Examine, building awareness into my everyday life and to see where I found God and what felt life-giving and what felt like it was too heavy. Just all of those questions and way to phrase those questions that really brought my belief in God, my image of myself, all of those things. It brought it into a daily routine for me. And that was a huge gift from the Ignatian tradition. And what I think allowed me to write a book, because I am I've learned to be a very reflective person.
Yeah.